Hi everyone, this is Karak from ACG. A couple subscribers have asked me about my opinions with my time in Black Desert, an MMO by Pearl Abyss that recently had a closed beta, and I figured I would go ahead and give my thoughts about my time that I spent with this title. So let's just start, shall we? You know, video game trailers many times are CGI, and they're not really representative of the finished product. Many times, at all. Well, consider Black Desert's character generator the bullshot that pulls gamers in to play. You're quickly thrust into this character generator that isn't really flush with options, to be honest, and especially when you consider it's an MMO. But my lord, does it look good. Characters have accurate lighting, a bevy of skin effects from I was just born to I'm probably fighting off a melanoma. It's absolutely awe-inspiring to jump in there and check it out. Though, like I said, if you actually understand MMOs, there really isn't a ton of options. Then you jump into the game, and that's when you realize what you will really be playing. And make no mistake, that character generator is the best part of this game, because first, the HUD, it's atrocious. That's actually too good of a word, it's abysmal. It's the anathema of fun. It's ugly, uniformly unwieldy, has horrible placement, and is actually a little bit laggy. Oh, and did I mention it has horrible font choice, and it gets lost a hilarious number of times against the backdrop of the actual game world that you're trying to experience. It also looks like it's from a web-based game and not a full-fledged title, with odd choices for everything from the tiles themselves to, as I stated before, the font and even the location of information. You first start out taking some generic quests that aren't really voice acted, as this isn't far enough along, I think, for that to come. But quickly you find yourself running around with your awesome looking character, killing 20 animals only to discover about 30% of them apparently don't have skin or hearts or ears or whatever you're collecting, or the multitude of quests that'll have you going out to kill goblins not wearing any armor because they have armor that they're obviously carrying inside their pouches. It's that typical bit of most MMOs that we all come to dread, and that's where things just don't make sense. And sadly, because most of the quests take that form, you're going to notice it right away. Attacking and spellcasting are done in a cool, active style though, resulting in the player feeling far more engaged with the enemy during stabathons than say some other MMOs, and even after I had gained a good number of skills to kill, I never felt like it was something unwieldy or it actually looked bad. That was actually one of the best parts of the game. Now, luckily, many of the animations, whether it be spellcasting or attacking, smashing enemies, all look really good, and there's an almost Dragon's Dogma feel to the world, minus the ever-talking, always ready to give advice pawns from that title. Instead, they have been replaced by the smoke monster from the TV show Lost, except this one has eyes and randomly drops potions everywhere. Spell sounds, animal sounds, character sounds, hell, pretty much all the sounds within this title are very, very poorly done. The sound sphere isn't very good, and what was there, if it wasn't generic, sounded low bit and very tinny. That being said, the world is also a mess right now. Character problems abound, with clipping, falling through the ground, or having far too many characters in some areas, resulting in horrendous frame drops and really artificial looking locations. Technically, it's a mess, with textures drawing onto characters right in front of you like dressing up store mannequins. That being said, I spent a couple hours in Black Desert Online, and I have to say that compared to other alphas, connecting was fairly easy, though I did have a couple issues, and the skills in the job systems looked interesting. I'll cover that more in the video tomorrow. And aside from a couple higher resolution textures, some better models, and maybe a better than average character design, what I saw was infinitely pedestrian. So as always, before you freak out, remember this is an alpha and I was asked for my honest opinion, and I don't really base anything on the promises of the future. The fact is, I'm really just considering what I'm seeing right at this moment. So as always, if you like the video, hit like. If you disliked it, hit dislike. Peace out and Merry Christmas.